My child, this message did not arrive by accident. If you are hearing this, heaven arranged it. Yes, you have been wondering why things feel delayed, why the numbers do not add up, why money comes close, but never stays, why relief feels one step away. Heaven has seen your struggle. Heaven has heard your silent prayers. The angels are speaking your name. They are leaning in right now. This is not coincidence. This is timing. If you skip this, you will miss what was meant to protect you. Not because I am threatening you, but because awareness opens doors. Your bank account is not just numbers. It is a reflection of a season. You have been in a season of testing, a season of stretching. You felt forgotten. You were never abandoned. I watched every tear you hid. I counted every night you went to sleep worried. You asked if I still see you. You asked if help was coming. I am answering now. Listen carefully. What is happening financially is not punishment. It is preparation. You are being prepared for something big, bigger than what you imagined. The delay is not denial. It is alignment. There are forces you cannot see working on your behalf. There are doors you were protected from walking through too early. Heaven is watching how you respond in lack, because abundance is near. Your breakthrough is close, closer than you think. Do not give up now. Do not speak defeat over your future. I am guarding what belongs to you. I am redirecting what was being drained. What was leaking will be sealed. What was blocked will open. You will not lose what I have assigned to you. But you must stay aware. Stay present. Stay listening. This message is a shield. This message is mercy. Breathe. You are not alone. More is coming. Stay with me. You are still here because something inside you knew not to leave. That quiet pull you felt was real. I am speaking to you in the pause between your thoughts, in the space where fear used to live. You have been checking your account with tension in your chest, bracing yourself for bad news. I saw the moment your heart dropped. I saw the moment you whispered, "How am I going to make it?" You felt embarrassed asking for help. You felt tired of explaining your situation. But heaven was never tired of listening. Not once. What you call shortage, I call transition. What you call lack, I call refinement. There are lessons that only empty hands can teach. There's wisdom that only waiting can give. You are not meant to stay here. This is not your final chapter. Something tried to attach fear to your finances. Something tried to convince you that this is your identity. It is not. This is temporary. Your worth is not measured in numbers. Your value does not decrease with your balance. I am separating you from a lie that says you are failing. You are surviving something meant to break you, and you are doing better than you think. Much better. There are conversations happening in the unseen. There are doors being aligned quietly. People you have not met yet are being positioned. Opportunities are being rearranged. Heaven is rerouting what was delayed. Interest is building where you could not see it. What looked like loss will return wiser. What was taken will be replaced stronger. You were protected from spending what would have hurt you later. You were shielded from deals that looked good but carried traps. I blocked what you asked for on purpose, because I saw what it would cost you. Trust this. Even now, I know you are tired of being patient. I know you are tired of being strong. Rest here for a moment. Let me carry the weight. Your bank account will not define your future. Your obedience will. Something is about to shift suddenly, not gradually. One moment will change the pattern. One decision will open the flow. Stay alert. Stay humble. When the opportunity appears, it will feel unfamiliar. It will stretch you. Do not be afraid of it. You have been prepared. This is why the pressure was heavy. This is why the waiting was long. You are stepping into stewardship. Not just provision, into overflow with responsibility. I am teaching you how to hold more without losing yourself. How to receive without fear. The angels are guarding what is coming. Nothing meant for you will miss you. No person can block it. No delay can cancel it. Breathe again. Let your shoulders drop. You are safe. You are seen. And this is not the end of the message. Stay with me. I am still speaking because you are still listening. That matters more than you know. There were moments you almost gave up. Moments you considered settling. You thought about walking away from dreams you once held close. You told yourself it was being realistic. But heaven calls it premature surrender. And heaven intervened. That quiet voice telling you to hold on was not imagination. It was guidance. You wondered why help didn't come sooner. Why relief seemed delayed again and again. I needed you to grow roots before I gave you fruit. Because storms were coming. If abundance arrived too early, it would have crushed you. So I trained you in the dark. You learned how to survive uncertainty. You learned how to keep your heart soft when pressure tried to harden it. That training is about to matter. Very soon. Something you lost financially was not taken by mistake. It was removed to make room. Your hands were full of what could not go with you. So I emptied them. I know that hurt. I know it felt unfair. But you are standing closer to overflow than you realize. Closer than ever before. There is a window opening. It will not stay open forever. This is why you must stay alert. This is why you must not numb yourself now. Pay attention to invitations. Pay attention to sudden ideas. Pay attention to the urge to act when fear says wait. That is not recklessness. That is alignment. That is timing. Your bank account will change when your confidence aligns with truth. When you stop agreeing with scarcity. Speak life even when numbers argue back. Speak trust even when doubt is loud. I am not asking you to pretend. I am asking you to believe. What is coming will feel almost too good to be true. And that is how you will know it is from me. There will be clarity where there was confusion, peace where there was anxiety. You will look back and realize why this season had to happen, why the delay saved you. Someone watching this message is days away from relief. Another is weeks away from breakthrough. But all of you are closer than you were yesterday, because awareness shifts timelines. I am placing protection around your finances, around your decisions. I am removing distractions that drain you and connections that leak resources. Not everyone who asks deserves access to you. Not every opportunity is assigned to you. Discernment will increase. Wisdom will sharpen. And with it, provision will follow. Naturally, you will not chase money. Money will respond to order. I am restoring your confidence quietly, piece by piece. You will trust yourself again. You will trust me again. This message is not hype. It is preparation. Stay grounded. Stay grateful. What you have now is enough to carry you to what's next. You will not run out. I am with you in this. I always was. And I am not finished yet. Stay here. You are still here because something inside you is waking up. That stirring is not anxiety. It is alignment. I am drawing your attention because what comes next requires clarity, not fear, not panic. There have been quiet attacks against your confidence, against your sense of stability. You felt it when bills arrived early, when expenses appeared without warning. You wondered why it kept happening all at once, why pressure stacked on pressure. It was meant to exhaust you. It was meant to make you agree with lack. But you did not break. You bent. But you stayed. That is why heaven stepped in. That is why this message reached you. There are patterns breaking right now. Cycles that ran in your family are ending with you. Scarcity will not follow you forward. Fear will not inherit your future. I am teaching you to see money differently. As a tool. Not a master. As a servant. Not a judge. As something that flows. Not something that chains you. What you release control over. I can guide. What you surrender, I can multiply. There is peace coming to your thoughts about finances, a calm that does not depend on numbers. You will notice it first in your body. Your breath will deepen. Your sleep will improve. Your shoulders will relax. That is not coincidence. That is healing. I am removing shame tied to money. Shame that never belonged to you. You were never irresponsible. You were navigating without a map. Now wisdom is being given. Quietly, steadily. You will make better decisions without forcing them. You will say no without guilt. You will say yes without fear. And provision will follow obedience. Watch for small confirmations. A refund. A delay that saves you. An unexpected solution. These are signs, not random moments. Heaven is showing you that you are covered, that you are protected. No sudden loss will take you by surprise. No hidden cost will overwhelm you. I am placing boundaries around what drains you, and favor around what sustains you. What once slipped through your hands will stay. What once disappeared will accumulate. You are learning how to hold abundance calmly, without anxiety, without proving anything, without fear of losing it. This is maturity. This is preparation, because more is coming, and it must find you ready. Do not rush ahead. Do not lag behind. Walk with me, step by step. Your future is not fragile. It is guarded. Your provision is not late. It is timed. Your miracle is not imaginary. It is forming. Stay open. Stay present. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned, and I am still speaking. Stay with me. I know you are still listening. That tells me your spirit recognizes truth. There was a moment you thought everything would collapse. A moment you prepared for the worst. You rehearsed survival in your mind. You planned how to stretch what little you had. I saw that. I honored that strength. But hear me now. You were never meant to live in survival mode. You were meant to live guided, supported, provided for, covered. The pressure you felt was not a sign of failure. It was a signal of transition. You were crossing from endurance into alignment, from coping into clarity. That crossing always feels unstable, because old rules no longer work. You noticed that. Things you used to rely on stopped helping. That was not cruelty. That was redirection. I was moving you away from dependence on what could not sustain you, toward what could. Your future provision will not come the same way as before. It will arrive differently. That is why you must stay flexible, why you must stay listening. Do not dismiss the small idea. Do not ignore the quiet nudge. I speak softly when something is sacred, urgently when it is important. This moment is both sacred and urgent. Your finances are being reset at the root, not just patched at the surface. This takes time, but it lasts. I am healing your relationship with money, so it no longer controls your emotions. So peace stays whether the number rises or falls. So trust becomes your foundation. That peace is power, and it attracts provision. You will notice fewer emergencies, fewer surprises. You will feel steadier, clearer. That is not luck. That is order. I am teaching you to move with wisdom instead of fear, to pause instead of panic. And from that place, doors open naturally, without force. You will not beg your way into abundance. You will walk into it calmly, because you belong there, because you were prepared. Heaven is watching how you steward this season, not to judge you, but to align you, to protect you. Nothing meant to drain you will follow you forward. Nothing meant to trap you will catch you unaware. I am surrounding you with discernment, with timing, with restraint when needed, and boldness when required. You will know when to move. You will know when to wait. And that knowing will save you money. It will save you energy. It will save you years. Trust this. Your story is not about loss. It is about learning how to hold more. And you are learning well. Even now. I am still here. And I am not finished speaking. You are still here because something is settling inside you. That settling is trust being rebuilt. You have lived too long bracing for impact, expecting something to go wrong. Even in moments of peace, you waited for the next problem. That is not how you were meant to live. I am untangling fear from your expectations. Slowly, gently. You are learning that calm does not mean danger is near. It means safety has arrived. There were times you blamed yourself for everything. Times you thought one mistake ruined it all. But hear this clearly. One decision never destroyed your destiny. I am bigger than your errors, wiser than your missteps. Nothing surprised me. Nothing caught me unprepared. Your bank account did not scare me. Your past choices did not limit me. I already saw this moment, and I planned beyond it. You are not behind. You are exactly where correction becomes redirection. That is a holy place, even if it feels uncomfortable. I am teaching you how to receive without apology, how to accept help without shame, because pride disguised as independence kept you tired, and humility disguised as trust will bring relief. You do not have to earn rest. You are allowed to breathe. Provision does not come from panic. It flows through peace. That is why I am calming your spirit first, before changing your circumstances. When peace arrives, clarity follows, and clarity attracts opportunity. You will see it soon. A shift in how you think, a shift in how you respond, a shift in what you tolerate. You will stop overextending yourself. Stop trying to fix everything at once. And suddenly, things will begin to line up. Naturally, I am removing urgency that was never from me. False pressure that drained you. You do not need to rush to be safe. You are already covered. What is meant for you will not require panic. It will come with peace. Watch how ease replaces strain. How answers come without force. This is the sign you are aligned. This is how you will recognize my hand. Your future is not fragile. It is fortified. Your finances are not cursed. They are being corrected. You are not losing ground. You are gaining wisdom. And wisdom multiplies. It always does. Stay grounded. Stay listening. I am with you in every step. And I am still speaking. Do not go yet. What comes next matters even more. I know the part of you that worries this peace will disappear. That fear learned its voice from disappointment. But this calm is not fragile. It is anchored. I am not giving you temporary comfort. I am rebuilding your foundation. You survived seasons where nothing made sense, where effort did not equal outcome. That confused you. It made you question yourself. But confusion was never your destiny. Clarity is. You were carrying responsibility that was never yours, trying to fix what you were meant to trust. Lay it down now. You do not need to hold it anymore. Your hands were never meant to be clenched. They were meant to be open. Open hands receive. Closed hands exhaust. I am teaching you the difference. Right now, there's relief coming through simplicity, through restraint. You do not need 10 answers. You need one next step, and it will come at the right moment. Not late, not early, right, on time. I know you have been watching the clock, watching deadlines, watching numbers, watching doors, but I am watching you, and I have not looked away. The angels are surrounding decisions you have not made yet, guiding outcomes you cannot see. You are not walking alone into your next season. You are escorted, protected from impulsive loss, protected from unnecessary struggle. There will be moments soon where things almost go wrong. Almost. And then they won't. Because intervention arrives quietly. You will call it luck. But it is mercy. You will call it coincidence. But it is coverage. I am placing pauses where you used to rush. And openings where you expected walls. You will notice resistance fade. Effort lighten. That is how you will know you are in flow. Aligned. Money will no longer feel like a threat. It will feel like a resource again, a tool, a servant. You will stop checking your account with dread. and start checking it with neutrality. Then gratitude. Then confidence. That progression is intentional. It is healthy. You are not meant to be emotionally attached to every fluctuation. You are meant to be steady. Steadiness attracts stability. Stability invites growth. This is how overflow is sustained. Not through excitement, but through peace. Through wisdom. You are learning that now. And you are learning well. Stay present. Stay open. I am still guiding. Still covering. And there's more ahead. Much more. Do not leave yet. This message is still unfolding. I see the quiet hope forming in you. That hope is not naive. It is remembered truth. You forgot for a while what it felt like to expect good things. Life trained you to prepare for loss instead. But expectation is being restored. Slowly, safely. You are learning that disappointment is not prophecy. It is history. And history does not get to decide what happens next. I do. There were moments you thought you were being punished. Moments you searched yourself for what you did wrong. But hear this clearly now. You were not being punished. You were being protected from outcomes you could not yet handle, from responsibility that would have overwhelmed you. I was shielding your heart while strengthening your wisdom. That work happens quietly. You did not notice it happening. But now you feel the result. You are calmer under pressure, more discerning, less reactive, more grounded. That growth will save you money. It will save you time. It will save you from repeating old cycles. That alone is abundance. You are stepping into a season where decisions feel cleaner, less chaotic. You will know what to do without overthinking. That clarity is a gift. I am also restoring your sense of timing, teaching you when to move and when to pause. You rushed before because you were afraid of missing out. Now you will move because you are aligned. What is meant for you will wait. What is not will fade. And you will not chase what fades. Not anymore. You are becoming selective, intentional. That is maturity. That is preparation. Your future income will require discernment, not desperation. Your next opportunity will ask for courage, not panic. And you will be ready, because you're being readied now. Even listening to this is part of the preparation. Stillness teaches what noise never could. I am adjusting how you see yourself. So you no longer negotiate your worth. You will stop accepting less than what sustains you, less than what honors your effort. This shift will change everything. Quietly. Watch how conversations change, how options expand. Watch how provision meets you without strain, without begging. This is alignment. This is favor with boundaries. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not running out. You are being rerouted. And that reroute will save you in ways you will only understand later. I am still with you, still speaking. Stay here a little longer. There's peace ahead. I know the quiet question you are afraid to ask. What if this hope fails again? That fear comes from memory, not truth. And memory does not lead you anymore. You are not the same person who struggled before. You carry wisdom now. You carry restraint. You carry discernment. What broke you once will not break you again, because you are no longer unaware. I am not repeating lessons. I am advancing you. The season ahead will feel different, lighter, not because there are no challenges, but because you will not face them alone. Support will appear where you expected resistance, solutions where you expected delay. You will begin to notice timing working for you, instead of against you. Bills will be met without panic. Needs will be covered without shame. This will rebuild your confidence quietly. And confidence changes everything. You will stop apologizing for needing provision. Stop feeling guilty for wanting stability. Desire for peace is not greed. It is wisdom. You were never meant to struggle endlessly. You were meant to learn. Then move forward. And you have learned. Deeply. That is why I trust you with what is coming. That is why heaven is involved. You are not asking for too much. You are asking too early. Now the timing is aligning. And alignment feels calm. Not frantic. If something feels forced, pause. If something feels peaceful, proceed. That simple rule will protect you. It will guard your resources. You will notice your intuition sharpening, your discernment becoming clear. That is guidance. That is coverage. I am also restoring joy around provision, removing the heaviness. Money will no longer feel like a constant threat. It will feel manageable, then stable, then expandable. But first, peace. Always peace first. Because peace keeps what excitement can lose. Peace sustains what urgency destroys. You are being prepared to hold more without fear, without anxiety. And that preparation is almost complete. Very close now. Do not rush the last steps. Do not look back. What is ahead is safer than what you survived, stronger than what you lost. I am walking with you into it, step by step. You are not alone. You never were. Stay here. Let this settle. I am still speaking, and there is still more waiting for you. I am aware of the silence you carry between thoughts. That silence is where I speak most clearly. You have learned how to function while wounded, how to smile while uncertain. But I am not leaving you in survival posture. I am restoring ease. Ease does not mean careless. It means supported. You are allowed to feel safe again, even before everything is resolved. Safety begins in the spirit. Then it reaches the numbers. I am loosening the grip of fear on your decisions. Fear that whispered urgency. Fear that rushed you into choices. Fear that cost you peace. That voice is losing authority. Its time is ending. You will notice yourself pausing more, listening more. That pause will save you from loss. It will protect what is growing, because something is growing. Quietly. You thought nothing was happening, but beneath the surface, roots were forming. Strong roots, deep roots. What grows slowly lasts longer. What lasts longer multiplies. You are not being rushed because you are being built. Built to carry consistency. Consistency creates stability. Stability creates increase. This is not dramatic. This is dependable. I am shifting you from hoping for miracles to living in order. Miracles still come, but order sustains them. You will soon look back and see this season clearly. You will understand why the pace slowed, why doors closed gently, why things stalled. It was not rejection. It was protection with patience. You are being taught how to recognize safe opportunity, how to sense alignment. When it comes, it will not scream. It will feel right. No chaos, no panic, just a quiet knowing and peace. That peace will guard your bank account better than fear ever did, because fear spends emotionally. Peace chooses wisely. Peace waits. I am also teaching you generosity without depletion, giving without draining yourself. You will not pour from emptiness anymore. You will give from overflow. That shift matters. It changes outcomes. You are not meant to rescue everyone. You are meant to steward what is entrusted to you. That includes your energy, your time, and yes, your finances. All are connected. When one finds balance, the others follow. This is alignment. You are stepping into a quieter strength, a calmer confidence. That strength will carry you farther than struggle ever could. Stay present. Stay grounded. I am still here, still guiding, and what you are walking toward is steady, safe. Do not leave yet. This moment is sealing something important. I am sealing what fear tried to fracture. That sealing is happening now. You may not feel fireworks. You may not feel sudden excitement, but you will feel steadiness. And steadiness is stronger. You have lived through enough chaos to recognize peace when it arrives, even when it comes quietly. This quiet is not emptiness. It is fullness without noise. I am teaching you to trust what does not shout, what does not pressure you. Because what is truly meant for you does not rush you. It waits until you are ready. You have reached that readiness, not because everything is perfect, but because you are grounded, because you are aware. Awareness protects wealth better than force ever could. It keeps you from repeating cycles you thought were normal, but were never meant to continue. They stop with you. Here, now. Your future will not feel like scrambling. It will feel like direction. You will move with intention, not reaction, and your bank account will reflect that shift. Slowly at first, then consistently, then clearly. This is how stability is built, not overnight, but without collapse, without fear. You are learning to trust the process without needing proof every moment. That trust unlocks flow. Flow does not argue with timing. It moves with it. I am also restoring your sense of dignity, so you no longer feel small when you need help. Needing support is not weakness. It is alignment. Everything in heaven works through connection. Nothing survives alone. You were never meant to carry everything yourself. That burden was never yours. I am lifting it now, piece by piece. You may notice old worries losing their grip. Thoughts that once looped now quiet. That is not avoidance. That is healing. Healing makes space. And space invites increase. Not just financially, but emotionally, relationally, spiritually. All provision is connected. All wholeness flows together. You are stepping into a season where things make sense again, where effort feels rewarded, where rest does not feel dangerous, where peace feels normal. This is not temporary. This is a new foundation. And foundations matter more than sudden gain, because they hold everything that comes later. You are safe to move forward. You are safe to trust again. I am with you. Still, I will remain with you. Always. And what is ahead will meet you gently. With provision. With clarity. With peace. Stay here a moment longer. Let this settle. You are not losing. You are arriving. I know the part of you that is still waiting for the other shoe to drop. That habit was learned in hard seasons. But this season is different. You are not being tested the same way anymore. You graduated from survival without realizing it. And now your lessons change. You will notice that problems no longer pile up the same way. They resolve faster. You will notice help arriving before panic sets in. That is not chance. That is coverage. That is order replacing chaos. I am retraining your nervous system, teaching it that peace can last. You do not need to brace yourself anymore. You are allowed to exhale fully. That exhale is important because tension blocks clarity, and clarity leads to wise decisions. Wise decisions protect resources. You will soon look at your bank account without flinching, not because it is perfect, but because fear is no longer attached to it. That detachment is freedom. Freedom allows you to think clearly, to plan calmly, to respond instead of react. This is how stability grows. I am also changing how you view time. You thought you were running out, but time is stretching for you now. Because pressure is lifting, you will feel less rushed, less frantic. That slower pace will save you from mistakes, from unnecessary loss. You are entering a season where patience works in your favor, where waiting multiplies outcomes. This is not stagnation. This is precision. Every step you take now is being guided, even the small ones, especially the small ones. They add up. I am protecting you from impulsive decisions disguised as opportunity, from shortcuts that would cost you later. What comes next will be sustainable, not flashy, not draining, not unstable, sustainable, safe. You will build something that does not collapse when pressure comes, something that holds. This applies to your finances and to your peace. They rise together now, not separately. You are no longer fighting alone. You are no longer guessing blindly. Guidance is present. Support is active. You may not see everything yet, but you do not need to. You only need the next step, and it will come. Stay attentive. Stay gentle with yourself. You are doing better than you realize, and what is coming will confirm that. I am still here, still speaking. Stay with me.